It's getting chilly out, which means it's blanket season. Let's learn how to properly put on the horse's blankets, as well as discuss some common mistakes. First, check for the top of the blanket. Oftentimes it has a fuzzy part that goes by the neck. Put the whole blanket on the horse and then walk around to the other side to make sure everything is looking good and there are no parts that are folded or tucked under. Next, walk around to the front of the horse to do up the buckles. Do one buckle at a time, making sure that the edges of the blanket touch. They should be snug enough to prevent slippage, but not so tight that you can't easily fit a hand under the front part of the blanket. If there's Velcro, do up the Velcro. And of course, give your horse a scratch. For the belly straps, the key piece slides in through the lock and twists. Belly straps should be tight enough that the horse can't accidentally get a foot caught in them, but not so tight that they're actually touching the horse. They should form a crisscross. Same for the leg straps. They cross diagonally one side to the other in between the back legs and clip onto the ring. They too should be snug enough that a horse can't get a foot caught in them, but not so tight that they might cause chafage. Good boy, Buns. Next, let's talk about some common issues. If the blanket has clips, make sure the clips are facing inward instead of outward like this. By facing them inwards, you can ensure that they won't get caught on anything in the stall. Also check and make sure the Velcro is done up, if it has Velcro on it. Some blankets don't have leg straps and instead have a tail bar. Make sure the tail is pulled out from underneath and the tail bar sits just above the hocks. If you notice that the horse's front part of the blanket is a little snug, it's probably because the blanket has slid back. Give it a little tug and that should make room for their chest. If you are not going to be unblanketing, for reasons such as it's too cold outside or it's been raining, give the horse a quick check for rubs and make sure their body isn't wet underneath. If they are wet, remove the blanket and hang it on the fence. Blankets are stored in this chest beside the tack room. Check the blanket chart to see if anything is new or has changed.